Hey guys, it's Gamingtothemax here and welcome back to another video on my channel. This one being PSGL Round 3 here at Spa-Francorchamps. Probably one of my favourite circuits ever. So heading into this qualifying session with our lead mechanic with a red hand. I don't know if you noticed that or not. Ahead of our teammate. So he'll get a nice little toe, but eventually he'll fall back in qualifying. So lining up for, I think I bet our best qualifying lap of this session. We've got 40 seconds left. We are P11 as it stands, so not the best qualifying right now. But going wide to get the best exit we can, we're going to take you through a quick lap of awesome Spa track in Belgium into turn 1, break at the line, around 100 meter. Around the 100-meter board, get on the get on the throttle as quick as you can, but as safely as you can, because you don't want to wheel spin, otherwise that will kill your momentum up through Classico Rouge. You bottom out a little bit because there's a little bit of a bump, but you want to go over it, otherwise you just understeer off the track and you'll get an invalidated lap time. Through it's a massive camel straight into the very quick chicane here. You're going to brake as late as you dare onto this curve at a rate to you really nicely. Keep the throttle on, go as tight as you can. Don't get validated there, as we almost do there. 2.5 tenths up down this downhill right-hander, and I think this is one of my favourite places to make a move, and you'll definitely see that throughout the race. Into this left-hander, which is the deadest corner on this calendar even, as we lose quite a little bit of time there as we hesitate on the throttle through P1. Get that nicely hooked up actually, but not the best exits. Not the best of exits. Brake just as the curb starts. Through right-hander, into his left, go on the green stuff, that will rotate you nicely. And we hesitate on the throttle there as well, because we didn't want to go off the track. Through his right-hander, get the throttle very early, and it's fully flat throughout this corner. And we are not improving at this time, so at the moment it looks like P10, don't know how we moved up a position, but I think someone retired or got disqualified or something. Through his left-hander, fully flat, of course, into the chicane, when there's a dead Red Bull in the wall there. Through chicane, we get this hooked up pretty nicely. Let's see if we can get any wheel spin on the exit. No, and will we improve by 200ths? It's not good. I think I was aiming for around a low 44, but there's no time to talk because we're on the grid for PSGL Round 3 here at Spa. It's lights out and away we go. We get a pretty slow start compared to the people around us. Into turn 1, we want to be really cautious because we don't want to break a wing and then having to pit as Neil Zana goes down the inside and maybe hits the Red Bull there. As the AlphaTauri goes round and we just about avoid that. Now, the Aston Martin go really slow there, so we're going to pick up a free position into P7 as we go up Eau Rouge for the first time. The AlphaTauri in front of us gets a really bad exit there, and we disable formation lap because the audio glitch happens when there's a formation lap, and there's also another glitch where only the host has warm tyres, and there's a full safety car, there's a VSC that develops into a full safety car eventually. Yeah, we disabled the formation lap because it causes a few bugs that are a bit unfair, and a few of many bugs in this game at the moment, and I don't know if you'll see a few later on, but there's here's one of them because there's a lot of wheel spin there. As we get going, safeguards in, the lights gone green as we head on to lap 4 of PSGL Round 3. I think there's a little bit of debris flying there. I couldn't really see as the Ferrari and Red Bull are battling just as in real life, as our teammates behind us. We're in the points right now, so this is decent. We've kept position almost, we've gone up 1, and we're going to go round the outside of Ferrari. Will Red Bull give us a slipstream? He might help us because he's a championship rival, and he does, and we give him a little swerve just to say thank you. And through the chicane, can we outbrake him? Yes, we can, as an AlphaTauri is parked to the top of Eau Rouge, and he is out. Whether that's a safety car, I don't know. And we might get a cutback here, and we do. Into this downhill right-hander, will we outbrake him? Yes, we will. Can we keep position? Yes, we can. So, into this left-hander, we are into P8. So, quite a good start, actually. I was happy with that. I'm not the best starter in this game. Only if I'm leading, I get good starts. And we just about get the pull on perfect, actually. And we are going to go through straight where we get an awesome exit, and this actually happens quite a lot in this race. Now the meta here is absolutely disgusting because the pure meta is going for really low wings in this track, like 0-0 I'm talking about, or like 2-2. I was running like high high to mid 10s. So I was a tractor in a straight line, and compared to the people's ungodly speeds of 0 wings, I was just sitting duck in the straights. And I couldn't really do much about it. You'll see in a bit maybe if I lower my front wing in the next pit stop. But heading on to the beginning of lap 6, we have DRS, well, we will have DRS on the AlphaTauri, who doesn't have DRS because the Alfa Romeo in front of them is over a second, and we're within a second, so we can use it on the top of this Camel Straight. So we have quite a lot of ERS, and that's a barrier flying in the air there. I don't know quite happened. What I can't talk. Anyway, let's see if we can pull off this overtake into chicane. We'll outbrake him. Yes, we will. Oh, we lock up there, so that's going to ruin our momentum through here, but we keep it, and that is P5. And we might see a little bit of a battle with the AlphaTauri here as a Red Bull spins through the chicane. I don't know if that will cause a safety car or not, probably not. But on to lap 6, down to lap 7. Remember I mentioned about the wings? Yeah, here you will see them in action. Well, I don't know if this AlphaTauri is running low wings, but he has DRS, so we'll go past us anyway. And we don't want to defend it because we don't want to lose too much time to the guys in front, because we are catching Flying Dutch Roger just by a little bit. So, and the AlphaTauri gets us all wrong, and he's holding us a little bit. Will we go for the cutback again as Flying Dutch Roger is off and into the barriers? That will hurt his race. And we're going to try and go down the inside, and he leaves a little bit of space, and it's a perfect Mercedes-sized gap for our car to go through. And we're through up into P4 again, but eventually and inevitably he goes past with DRS. And you'll see this a lot throughout this whole race, and you've seen it a lot already. Will we be slow through a chicane bit again? Kind of, but we get a snap of oversteer there, and the AlphaTauri almost bends in the wall there. He also gets a snap of oversteer into the downhill right-hander. I don't know the corner names of Spa that well. I know this is called No Name, and the next is called P1. But I know this is Eau Rouge and Radion, of course. Radion and Eau Rouge. I don't know, comment if you know. But as we go plastifying the glitched barrier with DRS, we're not going to fight this because, you know, I'm quick in a straight line compared to the AlphaTauri at least. But I'm not that quick to be going through a move that far back, and the Ferrari behind us is within DRS as well, so we'll tow along his teammate even though he's out of DRS. And through this downhill right-hander, Perez sets the fastest lap in the Red Bull. I think he pitted. He loves doing that because in the next lap, in the next race, which I've just completed today actually, this is why I'm editing this race, so I apologise if this is coming out a little bit late, well, a week late, but you know, life comes first, unfortunately. He loves pitting for new tyres and then second fastest lap. There you go, that's what I was talking about. I'm going to lower my downforce, front downforce for the next pit stop. So I'll have a little bit of an advantage through on the straights. But we are heading onto this right-hander. Oh, and now AlphaTauri's off and he's in the barriers. And that gives us a free position. Now, will that cause a safety car, however? No. Because he's kept going and I don't think he tapped the barrier. So, that's very lucky for him. But lucky for us as well, because we are in P4. We turn in about 0.5. Hopefully this Ferrari won't hold us up, and he doesn't. And it's a clean stop, 2.3, as Mercedes are double stacking actually. Well, actually it's quite behind us, so that won't really work out. But into P9 for now. The Red Bull action behind us might overtake us, as we're going to have very, very cold tyres. That's why I'm careful on the throttle there. We're ahead of him for now, but he will have DRS as the detection zone is coming up right now. So he's just almost guaranteed that he will get past me. Even the Aston there, 0.7, and he is part of a clan that has very low wings. I tried it in time trial, it just didn't work for me. I just prefer high downforce setups. As in, I go down the inside, no, we braked a little bit too late. So Red Bull, I think, might have got a warning there, because that was calling it very close to the track limits. And up where we go, we might go for an overtake. Our ERS is fairly charged. I was about to say charged, but it's not really. And as Mark says, He pitted on lap 1 for on the safety car for new hards. So he's going to go for the distance for the race. And he gets a little bit oversteer there. Can we go for the cutback? As for Haas is off there, and we use the opportunity to catch him unaware as we go down this downhill right-hander, and we're up into P6. And our job now is to catch Alpine in front. And about 3 laps later, we have into chicane right-left. He gets that completely wrong, and we go past the pink and blue Alpine. Can we make this move? Yes, we can.
Nice move.
So that is lovely, and our engineer button in the bottom right disappears for a second. Now onto lap 18, heading on to lap 19 actually. There's VSC, for what I don't know, but that's really annoying, because we did not get an opportunity to pit. I would have gone on to fresh softs, so I can really push at the end. Oh, but look at this, a classic Max bottle. Under safety car, we get a 3-second penalty. And a warning, for good measure. So, yeah, we love this game, don't we? Classic EA. Now, we have 3 laps to gap the cars behind us as much as we can to keep our position. We have Alfa Romeo behind us. I think he's just behind the Ferrari. You can see him on the track map there. He's actually quite far behind the Ferrari. So I don't know how he's going to overtake the Ferrari, but I don't think he was keeping about a neutral pace. I think the Ferrari, to me anyway. Onto the straight, into the chicane. You can see the Aston Martin straight line speed in action, and we go through it. We get this quite nicely, and this Haas really give us the ERS. This is the one that spun earlier, where we overtook Red Bull. Yes, we do have DRS. Okay, that's good. We can make most of this opportunity and swerve to make it get out of the way, because we're going to lose some time, and I don't want him to distract me, because I need to run away from these people as much as I can and get warning there. And I was a bit annoyed because that Haas was distracting me and he wasn't getting out of the way. If I was real life, he probably would have got a penalty, but you know, what can you do? So we have Flying Dutch Roger and the Alfa Romeo, who's our teammate's rival actually. So we want to hold him up as much as possible and try and stop him from scoring as Haas retires from the session, because there's no point in him carrying on. So we have one more lap to keep the 9/10, 1 second gap we have on Flying Dutch, or the safety net we have on Flying Dutch Roger, to keep position. Aero Specialist has 2.2 seconds. Has a 2.2 second gap behind us, and we were I was praying that he would get another warning, because I think he was on 2. So one more means he would get a penalty, and that would help us out massively, because that makes us keep the position. And if we keep Flying Dutch Roger over 3 seconds, we can keep this. And from P11 to P4, as it stands right now, this is amazing for us, and I was very happy with this result. But I'm just pushing as much as we can. You can see us using all of our ERS. Through P1, oh, we get this a little bit wrong as we go a little bit wide. Flying Dutch Roger was on the medium, so he had superior grip than us. But I think he was running the same wings as us as well, or there or thereabouts. As we go navigate this last bit of the middle sector, we're not improving, obviously, and we're just going to use all of our ERS here with 3.3, and he has the slipstream of Aero Specialist to aid him along this long straight where slipstream is key, and it's massively overpowered here, and I've never heard that celebration before, and I haven't heard that line in a very long time. As we go through the last bus stop chicane, he's 2.2 behind us. Can we keep Roger behind as Aero Specialist gets a penalty, which is what we were praying for, to the line? Can we keep B4? It's going to be very close to 936. He gets us, and it's a good result. It's a very good result, don't get me wrong. But again, what could have been, just like last race, P4, and that's annoying. 0.043 to the car ahead, and I was very annoyed. But you know, P11 to P5, I was very happy with that. Good points for the team, and I think my teammate at the time, the reserve driver, because our teammate's still on holiday, got fastest lap as well, so he keeps flying having it. Well, that is it, everyone. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment if you want more of this series. But for now, that's it from me. Stay safe, stay strong, but most importantly, stay units. Thanks, guys.